UAH Pep Band will not be playing at hockey games this season despite hundreds signing a petition to allow them to play. The Pep Band created the petition after learning the Western Collegiate Hockey Association banned spirit groups from performing at games due to the pandemic. They argued they have special face masks to wear and room to spread out at the VBC, but say the WCHA will not budge on their stance. They'll still be showing their support this season. The band will now hold pep rallies outside the VBC instead.
What we're looking at really doing is before games, bringing the pep band down there and just having them play outside, kind of bring up the energy, get people excited to go to the game.
And the band's first pep rally is on January 23rd at 6 p.m.